Metis is one of the most ambitious Ethereum Layer 2 solutions, aiming to solve the blockchain trilemma by delivering decentralization, scalability, and security, all without compromising the user experience. But what truly sets Metis apart from the crowded L2 space? Let's start with the team. Metis was co-founded by Elena Sinelnikova, a former software engineer and blockchain advocate, and Kevin Liu, a blockchain strategist. The project is built under the Genesi DAC, a decentralized autonomous company structure, and backed by the Metis DAO Foundation. The founding team's ethos centers around bringing Web2-style business tools to Web3 users, enabling decentralized companies to operate at scale. Metis began its journey in 2021 and quickly distinguished itself by launching a Layer 2 optimistic rollup solution, one of the first to go live with a working mainnet at a time when most competitors were still in development. Their ecosystem leverages the Optimism codebase, but modifies it in unique ways, especially by adding a decentralized sequencer roadmap and native support for DACs, or decentralized autonomous companies. From a developer activity standpoint, Metis has maintained strong GitHub commit frequency across their key repos like Optimism MVM, Andromeda Network, and smart contracts. They've consistently improved their rollup infrastructure, staking contracts, and DAC tooling. This isn't a ghost chain. Metis has a living, evolving codebase. Now, let's dive into the tokenomics. The Metis token has a capped supply of 10 million tokens. It is used for gas fees on the Metis Layer 2, DAC staking, validator incentives, and governance. The initial token distribution reserved 21% for the team, 10% for advisors, 30% for ecosystem development, and the remainder for public and private sales. A relatively low token supply and deflationary pressure from usage-based burns make Metis attractive for long-term holders. The white paper introduces the concept of DACs as on-chain entities designed to operate like real-world businesses. DACs can manage payroll, incentives, governance, and even internal reputation systems, all secured by smart contracts. The Metis Layer 2 integrates these concepts natively, essentially allowing anyone to launch their own decentralized company without needing third-party tools. Let's check Diffie-Llama. At the time of this recording, Metis has over $50 million in total value locked, with projects like Hermes, NetSwap, and Tethys building actively on the network. Although that's significantly smaller than Arbitrum or Optimism, Metis has carved out a niche among DAOs and DeFi teams seeking a more decentralized execution layer. From a sustainability angle, Metis has transitioned to a decentralized sequencer model called the Ranger system. This aims to remove central points of failure, improve censorship resistance, and bring full decentralization to optimistic rollups. It's a major differentiator. Most L2s are still operating with centralized sequencers behind the scenes. Are there legal risks? Like most Ethereum L2s, Metis operates in a gray zone. It doesn't offer financial services directly, but its tooling could be used to facilitate DAO-based operations that touch on regulated sectors. However, Metis itself doesn't custody funds or manage user assets. It provides infrastructure. As for the roadmap, Metis has already delivered its Andromeda mainnet, DAC factory, and native gas token economy. The next phase includes launching Layer 3 rollups, expanding the sequencer decentralization layer, and cross-chain DAC integrations. They're also targeting zk rollup compatibility for long-term scalability and bridging. So what's coming next? Metis is working on a Layer 3 framework called hybrid rollups, combining the low cost of optimistic rollups with the finality of zk proofs. They're also in talks with multiple ecosystem partners to integrate DACs into real-world startup workflows, from payroll to team management. That is the end of this 10-minute deep dive. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And let us know in the comments what project you want us to cover next. We'll see you in the next deep dive.